are taking over your airwaves. In 3, 2, 1.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Good morning, zebras. Happy Monday. It is January 6th, 2025. It's a blue day, and you're listening to Mr. Nessie on the Zebra Morning Show, coming to you live from the Julian Nicholas Podcast Studio here at New Brunswick High School. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. We've got a lot to get to today. It is Maestro Monday, so we've got a great conversation coming up for you. But first, the weather.
We'll make it sweet. We'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
The weather, baby.
Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 26 degrees, and it is cloudy. We're going up to a high of 32 degrees today, and as I'm live streaming and recording this, snow is expected in 42 minutes. So the countdown is on to the first major winter storm of the year, and it is going to be snowing pretty much all day today. So we'll see what we get. We'll see how much we are shoveling and scraping by the end of the school day today. So make sure you bundle up and that you are safe. If you are traveling, driving, whatever you're doing outside today, make sure you are safe. All right, let's get to today's morning announcements. Zebra Podcast Network, the Zebra Morning Show. We are a podcast, and if you scan the QR code on your screen, you can follow us on demand wherever you listen to podcasts. We would love it if you did that. And if you are listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, leave a rating or a review. If you're enjoying the show, leave a comment on Spotify. Let us know if there's something you want us to talk about. If you're interested in joining the Zebra Morning Show, come and see me, Mr. Nessie, in D309. Today is National Cuddle Up Day. Based on the snow, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. So if you've got somebody to snuggle and cuddle up with, I would do that today. Today is also National Technology Day, National Shortbread Day, National Bean Day, and this one really got away from me, but National Thank God It's Monday Day. Who says that? I certainly don't, but I'm glad we're here. On this day in history, in 1777, General George Washington, he sets up winter camp in Morristown, New Jersey. In 1838, Samuel Morse unveils the telegraph, and as we all know, that changed communication forever. In 1919, Teddy Roosevelt passes away. And on this date, January 6th, 1975, Wheel of Fortune premiered. Yay for words and puzzles and letters. I like Wheel of Fortune. Do you? Students, we've got great clubs here at New Brunswick High School, and unfortunately, there is a faculty meeting today. Unfortunately for you, there is a faculty meeting today, so there will be no clubs meeting after school today. So again, remember, based on that weather, get home safe today. Your daily tech table is open today from 8:30 to 9:15, and it's also open from 1 to 1:45. Remember, you must have your physical student ID, and you can't borrow Chromebooks in the afternoon. You can only return them. So if you're missing a Chromebook, go to the Media Center today in the morning so you can get that. Yearbooks are available for purchase for $60. They're available to order from Mr. McDermott or Miss Esposito in D204. Online orders can also be placed with a card. You can find more information by scanning the Dino code or going to their Instagram at NBHS_YB. Big announcement from the Drama Club, the spring musical Little Shop of Horrors. They are conducting auditions this week starting tomorrow, January 7th. So tomorrow are dance auditions. On Wednesday, January 8th, they are doing the acting auditions. And on Thursday, January 9th, they will have the singing auditions. And Friday, January 10th, is callbacks. All the auditions will take place in E104, the Little Theater. Join Student Council. They meet every first and third Thursday of the month in B321 from 2:45 to 3:45. Class councils meet every second and fourth Thursday. You can visit nbstudentcouncil.com for more information, and make sure you're following Student Council online on their Instagram at nbhs.stuco. And now a word from some of our other podcasts.
Hey Zebras! I'm Angela.
And I'm Michelle, and we are excited to introduce this year's peer-to-peer podcast for the 2024 and 2025 school year.
What is peer-to-peer, you ask? Well, it's a space where we, as peer leaders, bring you the real stories from high school, shared by our very own peer leaders.
That's right. Peer leadership is all about guiding and supporting others, and through this podcast, we'll be talking about everything from overcoming challenges to finding balance in school life.
We'll also be offering advice specifically for our underclassmen, helping you navigate high school like a pro.
So join us each episode as we explore the highs, the lows, and everything in between.
This is Peer-to-Peer, where your story matters. Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hello, my name is Alana, and I am the host of Saso Latino, the all-Spanish podcast here in New Brunswick High School, and this is brought to you by the Hispanic Culture Club. We talk about many different topics in Saso Latino, like cultures all around the world, food, music, and you can find more from us in Instagram at NBHSHCC, and you can also go to zebrapodcastnetwork.com/Sazon Latino.
Students, make sure you follow your class on Instagram and join the Google Classrooms. That's important. Make sure you're connected and know what's going on. Happy birthday to you if today is your birthday. You can send us your birthday announcements or shout-outs. They are free. Not free, Zebra Podcast Network merch. Scan the Dino code if you're interested in supporting what we do. We don't make any money, so, I mean, that's a downside. But if you start wearing our gear, stickers on your Chromebooks, drinking out of our water bottles, we would very much appreciate that. And if you want to get an announcement or a shout-out on the morning show, visit our website, zebrapodcastnetwork.com. You can submit something on our Google form or send us a lovely voicemail. And now, the Zebra Sports Desk. Good morning, Zebras. Let's get into it. Going back to last week on Friday, we had boys basketball. They were on the road. They were defeated by Carteret 52-46. Girls basketball, they defeated Somerset Tech 52-13. And I caught up with sophomore guard Malia Burdett after the game, and this is what she had to say. Or it's not going to play. Why would it play? Right? Why would it play? Sorry, Malia. For everybody, she did say some good stuff, but it is not coming up, so my apologies. But congratulations to the girls on a Friday victory. On Saturday, boys basketball won a thriller across the river in Highland Park. They defeated the Owls 42-41. Girls basketball was in action Saturday as well. They were defeated by Lawrence 42-13. And in boys wrestling, they were defeated by all of the other Brunswicks. 38-37 to South Brunswick, 67-12 to East Brunswick, and 55-17 to North Brunswick. The girls wrestling team was also defeated by North Brunswick 65-6. Coming up today, we've got girls bowling. They're at home at 3:45 at Bolero. Girls wrestling is at home at 5 o'clock against Old Bridge. Girls basketball is on the road 5:30 against Woodbridge Academy Magnet School. And boys basketball is at home tonight, 7 o'clock, for Hamilton West High School. Weight rooms open this week, Monday through Thursday, 2:45 to 4 o'clock. And that's also important if you are a football player or an aspiring football player. Come out for those winter workouts, 2:45 to 4 o'clock, Monday through Thursday. See Coach Glahuski for more information. And coming up tomorrow, after school, 2:50 and D305, it's your boys volleyball 2025 interest meeting. Join the Google Classroom, 66VJBKD. Follow them on Instagram at NBHS_boys volleyball. And come out if you're interested to that meeting tomorrow. That's it for sports. Go Zebras! Go Zebras, indeed.
You're listening to the Zebra Podcast Network. Your school, your voice.
All right, it is another Maestro Monday, and we've got a great conversation coming up for you right now that I had prior to the holiday break with Miss Soriano, a bilingual social studies teacher and all-around awesome educator here at New Brunswick High School. Here's my conversation with Miss Soriano. All right, Zebras, it is another Maestro Monday, and I am joined by one of our great maestros, Maestra, Miss Soriano. Good morning.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? It's great to be here today.
I'm glad you're happy. Glad to have you on the show. You've been here. You're a veteran teacher here at the high school, right?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. How many years have you been at New Brunswick?
This is year 10 for me.
A decade of excellence.
Yes.
Awesome. Now, for those that don't know, what do you teach here at the high school?
So I'm right now in charge of the bilingual history classes. So this current year, I'm teaching bilingual world history, bilingual US 1, bilingual Latin American studies. But I have experience in U.S. American history as well and Africana studies.
Okay. Now, let's rewind the clock a little bit. What made you get into and want to be an educator and get into education?
I always enjoyed going to school. And for me, school was my safe zone. So because I actually grew up in New Brunswick myself. So school was something I knew how to do. I felt safe. I had a lot of friends. I had a lot of teachers that cared. Even some of the teachers that we still have to this day were actually my teachers as well. Like Miss Myrtle, Miss Shaleli, Miss Patel, Major Woody. All of them were here when I was a student. And school was just a lot of fun. And it was just very different from my home life because you knew what to expect. You knew that if you tried your hardest, you were going to get back exactly what the work you put in. And New Brunswick has always had a lot of great services that I really appreciated and helped me flourish. So, and I wanted to give back. And that's how I started my whole process with wanting to be a teacher. And I naturally found myself helping a lot of my friends and my siblings. So teaching was just something really natural. And then I love history. So then I combined two passions. So history and helping others with teaching, it just felt very natural for me.
What has it meant to you over the last 10 years being here where you went to school and being in the district amongst the community? What has that meant to you?
It has meant a lot, especially because I also love sports. So I've been involved with the girls volleyball team and the boys volleyball team. And just like seeing the students flourish and being part of that community has like really fulfilled my life and made me really happy to see the program grow and just see how the school has changed and gotten better when it comes to sports and other aspects. It just has made me very excited to be here and give back. And also, I try my hardest to be a role model to show students that it doesn't matter your background. You can always achieve as long as you put your mind and heart into something. So just being here makes me really excited to just give back and show people that you can do whatever you set your minds to. Especially because I also like to mention the friends I have, like that are doctors, that are engineers, and to let them know, hey, they came right from this school as well. So like whatever you want to achieve, you can. So it's meant a lot to me to just work exactly where I also was educated.
Now, along those lines, how fast do you tell your students that you are a Zebra alumni and you are back here and giving back and putting in the work? And
Actually, not very often because it only happens organically. Like when they ask me. If they ask me, hey, miss, where did you graduate from? I'm like, oh, I graduated right from here. That's usually how the conversation starts. I never really thought about like starting off by letting them know. Because like, I guess sometimes we assume people know you, but they really don't. And I've been here so long that I feel like they would know. But yeah, they do ask me a lot, like, where did I graduate from? And they're surprised when I tell them right from New Brunswick. So maybe it's something I should start adding to my my beginning of the year slides.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, because it sounds like you're very proud of that. And, you know,
Yeah, I am actually very proud of that. So
I would lead with that.
yeah.
So where did you go to college?
I'm a homebody, so I stayed very local. And I went to Rutgers University, and I did my 4 years there for my bachelor, and I also did my post-bac right at Rutgers.
Okay. Now, obviously, you chose a career in education. If it wasn't education, what did you aspire? What were the other options?
I wanted to be a doctor at first, and then I started taking my first science classes, and I realized I'm more squeamish than I thought. So I'm like, maybe this is not the career for me. But if it wasn't that, maybe I would have went into law enforcement because I really liked that aspect as well. But that would have been it. It would either been law enforcement, teaching, or a doctor. But now that I'm an adult, I also say, guys, look into business and technology.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. When you were a kid, a teenager, who was, or maybe still is, your biggest motivator, a big advocate in your life?
I will go back to saying like my teachers because like since I come from immigrant families, they didn't really understand how like the United States work, how to apply for school or anything like that. So many times the people that had to help me was school. So she's no longer here, but like Miss Graham, she helped me apply for college. She helped me with writing my college essays, telling me when they were wrong and what I needed to fix. And even like my love for reading started with a teacher. It was back in 3rd grade. I went to Russia, and the teacher, out of her own pocket, just bought Harry Potter books for everyone. This is telling my age a little bit. But yeah, it's when the Harry Potter, the 3rd edition, came out for book number 3 for year 3. And she just bought it for the whole class. And I was just amazed that there's people like that who would just spend so much money on their classrooms just so that people or students will fall in love with reading. So a lot of times, a lot of my role models have been teachers and people I aspire to be like. But if you want anyone famous, I don't know, famous people.
I don't care about famous role models. Teachers are a good source of inspiration for sure.
Yeah, for me, it's mostly like people I've met and things like that. Yeah, so.
And I would imagine over your 10 years here that you have inspired some students of your own.
I hope so.
Have you only been here for 10 years, or did you teach anywhere else before you got to New Brunswick?
So I started in Plainfield, and I taught at a charter school. The name is interesting. It's called the Barack Obama Green Charter High School. And I was there for like maybe 4 months. And then I got an opportunity to come back to New Brunswick, and I came running because this is where I originally wanted to be.
Yeah.
So, but those are the only 2 schools.
Okay. Miss Oriana, when you are not teaching, what do you like to do outside of school?
Students or personally? Like involved in school or outside of school?
Personal. What are some of your hobbies?
So I love playing volleyball. So I play.
You don't say.
Yeah, so I played in an adult league in close to Bridgewater, or I play softball in an adult league too. But that's around like Edison and Raritan. Outside of that, I love the movie theaters. I think we should start like a film club where we just review movies. But yeah, I love watching movies. So I go a lot to the movie theaters, and honestly, just hanging out with my family. So that's usually what I do. And I'm into K-dramas. So the students can catch me sometimes with the lingo and they understand that we all watch K-dramas.
Okay. All right. What is your favorite streaming platform?
So right now I'm hooked on Netflix like everyone else. But then
What
after
are you binging?
I go through them really fast. So right now we were watching The King's Hotel, which is a Korean drama.
Okay.
And before that it was The King of Tears, which is another K drama. But like more popular things, like I think we watched the game. No, it's not Game of Thrones. It's a spin-off. It's with the.
I'm not into it, but I
yeah, so it's the girl version of it.
Okay.
So yeah, that was another one. But yeah, and I watch just a lot of movies, or Hulu, or
Okay.
Prime. That's usually what I stream from.
Nice.
And
All right.
Crunchyroll, which is something else now. Yeah, so.
So you mentioned that you are involved with the volleyball programs here at the high school. You're involved with both the boys and the girls programs?
Yes.
And what does that mean to you?
Oh, I just love it because, it's, I feel
Did they have volleyball when you were in high school?
Yes. So
Okay.
I played when I was in high school and I just wanted to give back because like you always need something that you really enjoy doing. And you know what they say, those that can't do teach. But yeah, I love the volleyball program and I'm very involved in it. Right now I'm doing the middle school, not as much as the high school, but I'm always here to cheer them on when they need it. But yeah, I just wanted to see the program increase and get more people involved. And it's very interesting because when I played volleyball here, I think we were less than 15 girls. Now it's like 30 plus.
You guys have all three levels.
Yes, all three levels and managers and people who volunteer as well. So it increased exponentially, like a lot. So
I believe anybody who asks me, I tell them that the volleyball culture here is very strong.
yes, it's very strong and it's a very welcoming program. And if you haven't played volleyball and you're interested, you should always come and try out.
Excellent. All right. I just have a couple more questions. I want to thank you for taking time to be our guest this week. So not every student will get to have you as their teacher in their 4 years here. What advice or words of wisdom can you impart on the entire student body?
I would say to always keep moving forward. Sometimes there's challenges in your life. And it's important to if you fall, just get back up. And challenges are very important because if you're not challenged, you're not learning. And if everything is easy, why would you change? So I would say just always keep moving forward, meet your challenges head on, and always keep getting up when you fail. Because no matter what you do in life, you learn from that mistake and then you move on. Because if you're not being challenged, you're not going to learn, you're not going to change. So that's it. That's what that would be. And enjoy your life, enjoy these years. Because even though I know a lot of teachers and adults tell you that you'll remember high school and you wish you'll be in high school again, it's true. Because this is the one time where you really get to take the time to know yourself, get to know your likes and dislikes, see what makes you happy. So enjoy this time. Don't try to grow up too quickly because you have the rest of your life to finish growing up. So just enjoy being in high school and being as involved as you can.
I love it. All right. Final question. And again, thank you for being a part of the show. Now, I normally ask this question one way, but I don't know yet how to change it. So I would like you to share some inspirational words that I will put up on the marquee outside the school on that digital signboard. So we're going to put up your words for a week. What words do you want me to put up on that sign?
Like to inspire people?
Yeah.
Don't wait for others to change the world. You do it yourself. Something around those lines. Don't wait around for others to change the world. Everything starts with you. It could even be something small. Make someone happy. Make a parent, a sibling.
I love it.
A friend, anyone. Just whatever you want to see in the world, it can start with you. So
I love it, Miss Soriano. You're the best.
Thank you. You are too.
I appreciate that.
You're the text wizard.
Yes. All right. Well, folks, that is it for this edition of Maestro Monday. Thank you to Miss Soriano. When you see her in the halls, give her a fist bump and a high five, and go try out for volleyball.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
All right. Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show. Please tell a friend to help spread the word. Word of mouth is the best way to help us grow. Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on X, Instagram, and Threads at Zebra Podcast Net. Visit our website at zebrapodcastnetwork.com where you can learn about joining us. And don't forget to send us your announcements and shout-outs. Have a great day, Zebra Nation.